Okay. All right, if you will. Come on up. All right, don't get too close. Kind of gather around so everybody can see. All right, wet on wet technique. So first things first, you've got to have your arrangement drawn out. 3 objects, shaded with charcoal, okay? They can be found objects around the classroom or 3 things that you've got laying around at home. You can go online and look for 3 object arrangement there also. It's not 1 of 3, it's 3 of 1. So it's, you know, you're going to have 1 final with 3 objects in. So how to obtain these techniques is first, on the background to darken your paper to get that kind of dirty, grungy look, you want to wet your paper first around your objects. So I'm just going to go through a little technique here. Let's get some water. You want to wet the background a little bit at a time. All right, then you want to get your black paint, water it down. You guys have got a palette, correct? I'm just going to use a lid because I didn't pull one out over here. So I'm going to put a little bit of black in there, just a little. And then I'm going to add water to it to liquefy it. And then what I want to do is really wet my paintbrush, pick up a little bit of that pigment and brush it on. And you see how it's smearing? It's kind of floating. Everybody say yes or no. So we want to do that and go around our objects. And we don't want it too dark. But let's say you do get it too dark. Oh my gosh, I got it too dark. This is where this comes in. You can come in and soak some of this back up. Come in here with a clean paintbrush, lighten it, and repeat this process about 3 times, and it should lighten it back up a little bit. Not a lot, but it'll pull some of that pigment back up. Okay, y'all with me on that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you've got this done all the way around your objects. You're not painting over your objects, but you're just kind of tinting your edges of your paper to the objects. Ooh, that's cool. So, next thing you want to do is maybe some splattering. So, how this works is you want to come in, get this really runny. This is where your palette comes in. A little bit goes a long way. And so you can sit, I didn't get enough on there. You can sit and splatter this on top of this wet paint, and it will give it that dirty look.
Pardon the interruption. May I have Heidi Nguyen to the office within the class to fix something up, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so that's one thing that you can do there. You can splatter it. Now, let's say you want to put some texture. I've seen people do this. It's pretty stinking cool. I'm not saying you can't, but experimentation's a cool thing. But you can take this. I'm actually going to paint the edge of something round. Oh, this is temper, so I know it's going to clean up.
Oh.
I'm going to paint this
Mm-hmm.
like that. And then you can take this and put it down and then kind of let it float too, and it just gives you some different visual texture. That kind of looks like off of that movie, The Rain. Have you guys seen that? It's totally scary. I love horror movies. So you can do different sizes of that. But the whole deal is to give it that grungy Jim Dine background without taking away from your objects. So don't wet that charcoal. That charcoal is going to float on top of the water and kind of run off. So don't wet your objects, okay? I've got to have those 3 objects ASAP shaded so I can get this 9-week grade in. Loyal, you're going to have to give me another quick put together to finish this up. The second part on grading on this is going to be, did you execute the wet on wet technique well? Did you try some splattering, and did you try some different variation there? This could be one, the splattering could be one. So we're looking for a wet on wet with a kind of textural effect on top. Is everyone with me? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this video online in the classroom, and then I'm also going to do it with the CPDA. So you two definitely need to go ahead and get in on the classroom code, and this will be this top one here. And that way you're not getting, because you get more instructions online through the CPDA, and it may confuse you. Okay, questions? All right, so that's where we're picking up. Y'all picking up what I'm laying down? Yes? Just say yes, shake your head yes. I know it's Tuesday, it's not Monday though. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Alright.